I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
Are you kidding me?
I saw so many shoes out and I just went, why not me?
Yeah.
Mine and Jay, the Duke of the Wicked, one half of the Insane Clown Posse, and you're watching Clownvis to the Rescue! I thought you knew! Woo woo!
And it starts right now!
It's time for Clownvis to the rescue. Now here's your host, the King of Clowns, Clownvis.
I'll let him know. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. It's Wednesday night. How you feeling? 'Cause if you're asking me, I feel alright. Clownvis, Clownvis to the rescue. Jump in the pool. It's a pool of fun, and this pool was built for everyone, and that's the truth. On Clownvis to the rescue, because it's all good, it's all in fun. So dive in this pool, even though it's a metaphor. Ball with the ball, bang, dang, diggy, 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 set the boogie. Hop, drop, the boogie, I'm Clownvis, believe me. And I'm here to rescue you, Bahiga, Botswana.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We can stop the confetti. Thank you. Thank you. Louder. Come on.
Louder! Louder!
Oh, baby, we made it! Get rid of that confetti. Sit down. Everybody sit down. Whoop. Everybody sit down. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Ashley in the super chat's already saying, loving the look tonight. Loving the look tonight. Thank you. What a nice thing to say. What a nice way to start the show. Hey, 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 let's start the show. What a show we have tonight. I'm excited, baby. I swear, this show gets more and more fun. This show gets more and more fun as we go along. And something that you'll find out tonight is that that's the truth. The fun keeps going. I'm just the bus driver. Proverbially, I'm the bus driver, but I'm here tonight to welcome anyone to drive this bus. I don't care. I don't even have a bus license. So I'm welcoming anyone to drive the bus. That being said, we got a big guest tonight. My friend Uncle Jeff is going to join me here in a little bit. Live via Zoom, and after that, I will probably pick up on some other Zoom callers. If you guys would be into that. Hey, yeah. Thank you. How's everybody feeling tonight? I feel like a bus driver. I feel like a happy bus driver. Thank you for asking. I'm going to do something real quick.
Access granted.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted. Yes, thank you. Hey, Ethan in the super chat saying, already know this is going to be a fun show. Sure is, homie. Thank you, Ethan. Ethan's first super chat on the stream. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate you guys. And what a fun show we're going to have tonight. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm just getting set up here. We're going to be bringing in my friend Uncle Jeff in mere moments. And that is, you guys might know Uncle Jeff. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, then you might have seen some videos we put out recently together, me and Uncle Jeff. And what a wizard this guy is in a lot of ways. He's funny, but he's clever. He's deeper than you might think for being a juggalo, being a Juffalo, a self-proclaimed Juffalo. What I'm going to do right now is scramble this in here real quick. We're going to get connected with Uncle Jeff as I stay connected with the people. Da 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 da. All right, here we go. I got the little guy I need. This is the guy that I need. All right. Bringing him in, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting for everybody. And let's see here. Yes. We got him. Can I hear you, Jeffy? Yes, I can. I heard you say, I heard you already say something.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't hear you.
Oh, you don't hear me yet? I hear you. You got earbuds in? You
I don't know if you're talking.
Put your earbuds in. I see him. I see the guy. He seems to be hiding in a dark room. Let's see if we can't sync up with him in just a minute here. I can hear him. Let me know if you can hear me, Jeff. I have touched base with...
Oh, Clownvis, you're not coming through my speakers.
Oh, man.
Let me see here. Oh, I know why.
He's got it figured out. He's got it figured out.
My guy, my dude.
Yes, Uncle Jeff is in the house.
Yeah, baby. Whoop, whoop.
Good to see you, buddy.
You too, Clownvis. How are you, pal?
I am good, and I'm so happy that you're here with me. Let me put us in this room together so we can be in the room together.
Oh, my God. Look, I'm looking at you. You look so beautiful.
You want to try to touch my finger out of that television there? Other side. Other way. You're just touching your nose. It's all right. We don't need to touch.
Hey, man. I don't know.
So what's up? What are you doing tonight?
What am I doing tonight? Right now, I'm hanging out. I'm going to go to a show tonight. And going to Las Vegas tomorrow, baby. Viva Las Vegas. You're I don't know. Do you go there?
Yeah, we've been out there together a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. We went to the dive bar.
Yes, last time we were there.
And, oh yeah, we met that real weird guy at that other place who you remember that guy? The guy I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the guy from the zebra print place, yeah.
Nah, another weird guy. But met him backstage. He was very manic.
Yeah, your buddy. You ended up becoming friends with him, yeah.
Yeah, I did. He was, I like my weirdos. But yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good. Let me make sure in the comments. Everybody hear Jeff all right? Yeah, everybody hears you. You're good. What's that?
Dragon's breath, dog. Dragon's breath. It's DMT.
Ah.
I'm going to space today, baby. Yeah.
That'll wake you up. What's the show you're going to tonight?
I have no idea, to be honest. Going with my lady friend.
If I can make a suggestion,
yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu Panda 4, Jack Black.
Yeah.
You hear the Britney Spears? Give me one more time.
I don't know. It's in theaters now, and if you're going to a show, that's probably a good one to catch.
A live concert, actually.
Oh, music.
Yeah.
That's cool. That'll be good for you.
Is Wendy from the Howard Stern show watching tonight? I love Wendy.
I haven't seen her in the comments yet. Wendy, if you're watching, go ahead and you can zoom in too. I'll see if we can. I don't know if we can get us on together, but we could try.
Oh, that would be a dream. That would be a dream come true. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's really fun having her on the show, huh? How exciting.
It is. She's been a hero of mine for many years. I don't necessarily look up to her, but I do admire her.
Absolutely. She's just been a presence in our life. Anybody that kind of has been a Stern Show fan for a long time. So just a presence and a present.
What's going on in Clownvis world?
Man, we're having fun over here, buddy. This weekly show that I should say that, you years ago helped me kind of get off the ground with your knowledge and your know-how. This weekly show has become my favorite thing that we do, and every week it gets more fun. And now, as you see, we're trying to incorporate having more guests come on, which I think mixes it up and gives me a lot of opportunity to learn.
It's been very cool to watch the evolution of it from the very beginning of it looking, like not great, and now
Pretty bad,
pretty bad,
pretty laughable.
Now to see it look like a real ass TV show is really cool.
Yeah, you can go ahead and let people know that. I mean, you laughed at basically everything that I tried to make before this show. It was comical. I was comically bad with things.
There was definitely a certain charm to that, not necessarily like something you'd want to share with others, but to close friends, it's nice and it was charming. But man, has come a long way. It's so cool to see.
Well, through meditation and communication, we can get things done.
Yeah, shout out Gateway Experience.
Hell yeah, that gave us a good run, huh? I haven't done it in a while, but that gave us a good run.
Yeah, it did. We walked through portals.
Big time. Big time. Let me see. I got some questions here for you, Jeff, because I do want to kind of let the people know a little bit about you. You are a big presence online. You put out real funny videos. We just put out a video together last week, a couple of them.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And great response. People like that. But I've seen you be an MC at these Juggalo shows. I've seen you do stand-up comedy. I've seen you do long-form podcasts where you talk for an hour and, almost like you're multiple people. So what?
Oh, like when I start talking like this, when I do this voice?
Yeah, sometimes you almost have like you dip into a different guy.
This is another character I do. Call him Sean.
Yeah.
I'll just do this for the rest of it.
You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the little accent I do.
Yeah, but you know what I like? I've also seen you be Uncle Jeff on. I'm sorry. I've seen you also try to do the Sean character, and you can't not revert back to Uncle Jeff because you are who you are. Who you are.
I am who I am, but I do like doing this voice as well. It's just like, hey guys, what's up? My name's Sean. Like I said, yeah, traffic in LA is crazy. Yeah, so I'm planning on opening up for you at your next couple of shows. I'm gonna do a Type 5.
Oh, this is the question. Out of all the things that you have been able to dip your toe into, emceeing and stand up and even music, you're putting together a lot of music these days. What are you most excited about, or what do you feel is the best fit for you?
Well, I certainly love doing all of the Uncle Jeff stuff. Hosting the Gathering of the Juggalos was one of the coolest things ever. I went with you the past 5 years?
Yeah, 5.
And watching you host, you were definitely the best host. Watching you do what you do has been so cool. But down the road, yeah, I've got a little band called the Bad Circus with my buddy Zach Ass from Jackass, Smart Death, Scumbag Dad, Little Hurt, and my buddy Matt Malpass, who's like a super producer for everybody.
Yeah.
And those are real. I'm real proud of those. I'm excited to start releasing those soon.
And so that's the Bad Circus, right? Is that what the
Bad
is that what
Circus,
that's
yeah.
the thing to follow, the Bad Circus?
Yeah, there's not much of a presence yet, but give it a follow, because there certainly will be.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I love the tunes. It's amazing that you learned to sing.
yeah, it is amazing that it doesn't sound awful. Yeah, you knowing me very well. Yeah.
But I like it, man. I got another question here for you. What do you think about this? You are certainly a juggalo to the core. Do you consider yourself a clown, though? When people talk about clowns, do you think, are they talking about me?
Certainly not if it's in a derogatory way. That guy's a clown. I think I've got a clown spirit. I don't know. What would you say?
Yeah, definitely. But I asked because the line is getting so vague. Because when I was out with you in Los Angeles a couple weeks ago, everybody kept saying to me, "Oh, clowns are real big right now. Clowns are big in the L.A. theater and the L.A. comedy scene." And I was like, "Oh, like like who?" Or, and then they're like, "Well, they don't wear makeup." And I go, "Okay." And I go, "What are they juggling?" Or no, they don't do that. I'm like, "Well, they're just theater kids." And they're kind of encroaching on the clown culture, I'd say. I don't know. I shouldn't say that yet. If they want me to do their shows, I'll be their friends.
Well, I don't want to do their show, and that sounds like a whole bunch of shit. I don't care. But maybe it's cool. I don't know. But that's not for me. That's very
community theater clowns.
I don't know. It's it's cosplaying clown culture, if you will.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna stay a thing. But also, I haven't seen it. I'm just being a blind hater. But sometimes it's it's fun to be a blind hater. But yeah, no, not for me. I saw the poster. I'm out.
Yeah, I get it. Here's a question for you. A lot of your videos that you put out, while they are certainly comedy to the core, they often have, and this is your Uncle Jeff videos and the Sean Barrett videos and everything you put out. It always seems to have a nice message or a surprisingly deep meaning or a personal revelation or something like that. This is a two-parter. Is it real intentional for you to try to sneak messages in? And the second part is, how many people do you think it's just lost on?
I find it very important to put the messages in. I certainly do make like meaningless, silly stuff. But I like to kind of, when I'm doing those videos, kind of hold a mirror to society, and present things in kind of a silly way. Certainly like Uncle Jeff's very much of like a Trojan horse, where you look at the guy and you kind of want to judge it immediately. And then you see him kind of, speaking intelligently and doing, nice things that are, good for people and that do definitely help people. I've met a guy last night that came up to me about one of the narcissist videos I did. And he said how helpful it was. I was just sitting at a bar, like my back to him. He's like, "Are you Uncle Jeff?" I was like, "Fuck, dude, how'd you know?" But yeah, no, it's really important to me. I don't like just the chasing trends and, just doing stuff just to get a little pop so people will see it. I think if you're going to do that, you should do it with some kind of meaning. So it's, it means something to you and it means something to people when they see it, so it can kind of resonate that way. Yeah.
I feel like we were both kind of, we kind of got into the Juggalo world together, like you said years ago, and to find out how sweet and smart and just good and righteous that subculture is.
Best people.
And that's why I think your stuff resonates so well with them, because when you're just, people from the outside might say, "Oh, it's cringe," or "It's weird," or "It's clown," or "It's like something not good." But when you're just being real, being goofy, and I mean, there's no more real salt of the earth people than Juggalos. I think your stuff that you put out definitely spans way past just Juggalo culture, but that's you do capture the realness of that culture without it being any kind of joke or wink.
Yeah, I don't really get the hate. I think it's just kind of like an inherited belief system of people, many years ago being like, oh, we don't like this thing. And then people now in their like 30s and 40s still take that on and will just kind of blindly hate, really without knowing anything at all about it. I mean, honestly, the same way, I mean, I'm sure some of the comments will say otherwise, but honestly, kind of the same way like people would hate on like Creed and Nickelback and all that. Now all of a sudden it's cool to like it. It's just like, people just go along with what they think other people will agree with, and they're afraid to kind of have their own opinion about it. So if you can kind of just be your authentic self and do what is important to you and do what feels right, assuming you're coming from a good place, then none of that stuff should matter. Because I don't understand any of the hate that juggalos get whatsoever. But there's bad apples in every group. I'm sure there's some terrible monsters in a Dave Matthews band.
Oof. There is.
Yeah, obviously, come on.
Man, it's a deep well that you've dug for yourself and you've created there, and it's so cool to see it resonate with other people. I see Wendy's in the chats. Hey, Wendy, if you can call us.
Wendy, join in.
Yeah, Wendy, if you can call us, I'm going to see if we can't get a three-way between me, you, Uncle Jeff talking, because that would.
Three-way with Wendy, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how you'd both fit in that TV, but
I'll scoot over.
We can figure something out. We'll see if she shows up. But yeah, man, one more question I was thinking about before. I was taking a shower earlier, and I was thinking about this. If this is just kind of a what if question. If someone were to dump a crazy amount of money on your driveway or in front of your place, and I'm talking like, when they dump off like a payload of dirt or gravel or something, just like a big pile of money that would take you multiple wheelbarrows to move, what would you do? What's your first move? And I don't mean like how would you spend the money, but like, would you kind of freak out? How would you get this money where it needs to be?
Well, with the wheelbarrows.
But also, this is
physically, how would I move it? Is that what you're asking me? Or
I'm saying you're home right now. You probably don't have a wheelbarrow in the house, but
I would go to Home Depot and buy a wheelbarrow.
So you'd leave a pile of money in the street, or would you do anything first to try to?
Oh man, I would. I'd probably get some tarps or some clothes or whatever, and hope there was no commotion when it happened. Hopefully the neighborhood arsonist isn't around to like light it up. Because I do have that. I am dealing with that. I would get, I'd get a tarp, then I'd go to Home Depot, I'd hire a truck, I'd hire some of those nice fellas out. Oh no, I probably can't do that either.
And you got to act quick because money's just in the street. So it's like
I would definitely call you to help out. I'd give you, 5-10%.
But then, think about that. Cause I thought I thought maybe I would pay the first guy I see. I'd be like, hey, come here, guard this. And I'm going to give you a big old chunk of it. But then the first guy that comes to him, if it's this new guy's job to protect it, I don't know why they would both just say, let's just take.
Or they're going to be like, I'll give you 5%. I'll give you 5%. I'll give you 5%. And I only got 1%. So I don't know, man. Yeah. What would you do? I feel like you know what to do.
My first instinct would be a tarp. I would, because I think I do have a tarp. Probably have a tarp. But yeah. So that's maybe why you might want to get a tarp.
Yeah. All right.
Just to be prepared.
All right. Yeah. I'm manifesting a tarp.
That's just something I was thinking while I was in the shower here earlier. I see Wendy in the comments, but I don't see her buzzing in. So let me see here what they're saying. Hey Wendy, I see you in the comments. If you can call in, we'll talk to you real quick here. But if not, I don't want to keep my boy Uncle Jeff all night. I will open the Zoom lines to some other people. But what else you got? You got any videos coming up? Any cool collabs coming up we should look out for?
Yeah, just when Shaggy Toot Up was in town like a week ago, we shot 4 videos. They're pretty much all done. They're real fun. I probably have a video that'll go up tomorrow.
Nice.
Not one of the Shaggy ones. I do leave town tomorrow.
Oh yeah, what are you doing in Vegas? Sorry to interrupt, but what are you doing?
Yeah, that's going with Scumbag Dad. Just it was just having a fun, chaotic trip. He to his credit, it's a nice thing. He plans absolutely every minute. The agenda is insane. We're doing like 15 things with 18 people.
That's Scumbag Dad on the socials. A very funny follow, Scumbag Dad.
He is the most similar to what would be a living Hunter S. Thompson that is around, and I'm sure of that.
Wow, that's a cool. That's a high praise analogy there.
Yeah, no, he's awesome.
Well, look, man, I'm not going to keep you. I don't have Wendy on the line, but I will definitely tell her that you love her and you want to talk to her sooner or later.
Wendy, I love you.
And listen, man, don't be a stranger to the show. Any Wednesday night that you're feeling pretty and you want to press that button, you got a space here. All right, pal?
All right, yeah, I'm going to stop doing that Sean voice now. All right, Clownvis, thank you so much for having me. I love you, buddy.
I love you, Uncle Jeff. Thanks for calling, man. We'll talk to you very soon. Everybody follow Uncle Jeff.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Uncle Jeff. Gotta loosen up. Gotta loosen up, baby. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody feeling out there in La La Land? Yada da doo. Buffy Sanitize in the super chats. Thank you very much. Beatloaf in the super chats. Saying how many people think Beatloaf can hang in for the whole show? I think you can. I bet you're still watching. How could you tune out on a show like this? Hey, Little Aaron or Siver, one of you two give me a call here. I'm going to pick up on you. Little Aaron, I know, has a little something prepared for the night. It'd be fun to talk to Little Aaron. And one more time, a big thank you to Sean Barrett, friend for life, a guy that's done more for me than just about anybody, and I couldn't know a better guy, and it is a pleasure to have him on. I try not to, I'm not going to bother him all the time to come on, but it was certainly nice to have him on a show like tonight. Oh, there's Wendy. I see Wendy now. Wendy's on now, Jeff. If you want to call back, I'll try to pick up on you. We'll try to do this both ways. Let me see if I can talk to Wendy real quick. Let me see if I can talk to Wendy, and then we'll get Little Aaron on the line. Wendy, can you hear me?
I'm sorry about that. I couldn't find the link to get on.
Oh, no problem. Wendy, what I'm gonna do is email you the link so you have it forever, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Because you're always welcome here, and I love when you call.
I love being on here, and I love when I call. You're awesome.
Thanks, buddy. And I can tell everybody in the chats really loves you and loves when you're around. So everybody in the chat say, hello, Wendy.
Hello. I love you all. You all are cool.
Yeah, the guy I just had on, Uncle Jeff, he is a big fan of yours as well. We always listened to Howard Stern in the old days, and so we are big fans of yours, like we've said.
Yes, I love Uncle Jeff, and he's cool.
He's a cool guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
You could just talk to him forever.
Yes.
What are you doing this week? You got anything fun happening?
No, not really. Just been watching Freddy Krueger.
Oh, good. My plan is to watch Freddy Krueger 4, The Dream Warriors, now that you said that's the best one. So I'm going to start there, and I'm going to rewatch them all.
That's cool.
Do you have any other horror movie recommendations you could give us? Because I've been trying to watch some scary movies.
Yes. I think you should watch the movie It, the first one. That was the coolest one.
Oh, it's been so long since I've watched that. I wonder if that still holds up. That's still good, huh? The old one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I like that. That's just the scary clowns. You know, I never really, I wasn't too into the scary clowns, but now I kind of like them.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah. So have you always thought clowns were scary, or did you think clowns were just funny and then they were scary after it?
I thought clowns was funny, and then afterwards I thought they were scary.
Yeah. And what about now? If someone just asked you, Wendy, clowns, are they scary or are they funny? What's your answer?
They're funny.
Yes, that's the right answer. Thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome.
Well, look, I'm going to let my friend little Aaron get on. Let me just check here and see if... all right. Yeah, I'm going to let my friend little Aaron get on here, and we're going to get the show, the second half of the show on here. But Wendy, thank you so much, and please call back anytime. Give us your
I
movie.
will definitely do that. It was a pleasure, and I just love you, and you do a great show every time I watch it.
Thank you, Wendy. And everybody,
You're welcome.
everybody listen to Wendy's recommendation. We're going to watch the first It, and we're also going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Let's all do that.
Yeah.
And then next time you're on, we'll talk about both those movies, okay?
Yes, that would be cool.
Cool. Well, thanks so much, Wendy. I love you, and we'll
You're
talk to you
welcome.
soon.
All right, see you soon.
All right. Bye, bud.
Bye.
That's Wendy. I love when Wendy calls in. Hey, look, now I'm on the TV. Whoa! That's an effect. That's a cool effect. Whoa! Squee is taking the night off. I sent him to Applebee's. I'm going to miss him, but I figured having Uncle Jeff on, I wanted a little bit of extra time to give us that room to breathe. We're about to get little Aaron on. But thank you very much, Wendy. Everybody, I'm excited. I'm going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street 4 tonight. If I can find it. If it's on Tubi. Hopefully it's on Tubi. Let's get our little friend, little Aaron, in the mix. What was I just saying? Oh, I was going to say this. I apologize for Squeeb and Squee being out. I told him to take the night off. And Brainina95, I'll make this quick announcement. Brainina95 has been in Chicago now for... she left... It's got to be 3 weeks ago she left to do a... to be part of a... I don't know if she was working at this place. It was like a chewing gum convention. And I don't know if she was working there or if she was just going there as someone, because she's somewhat of a D-list celebrity in the chewing gum commercial world. So maybe she was there signing or something. I don't know. But so far, she's been in Chicago for 3 weeks. I have talked to her. She's happier than ever. And of course, she's in Chicago because that's the home of Wrigley, which is the biggest chewing gum company ever. So I don't know if she's working directly with Wrigley or what, but Brainina95, there's nothing salacious. There's no reason to whisper behind our backs. She hasn't been here for a few weeks, and that's not a bad thing. She's having a wonderful adventure with the people of Wrigley, makers of Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Now let's talk to our friend, little Aaron. What's up, buddy? Yeah, there you are. Hi, little Aaron.
Hey, hello. What's going on?
It's good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the program.
It's good to see you.
Good
to see Uncle Jeff and Wendy also.
All-star lineup here tonight, huh?
I know. So exciting.
Well,
non-stop. Action-packed.
Non-stop, action-packed, and everybody, I see people in the chats, everybody's waiting for you. Everybody loves when you come on the show, so it's so exciting to have you on the show now.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
How do you get your body that color? How do you be blue?
I have a light that's blue that shines. Yeah. I have one of those fancy ring lights.
Oh, that's so much easier than just painting yourself blue like those guys in Vegas do.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. My skin's too sensitive.
Yeah. Well, luckily you don't have to. You have a light.
Yeah. The future is now.
The
you know what I
future
mean?
is now. I do know what
Tell-
you mean.
Tell those Blue Man Group guys to get on it.
You said you have a game, some kind of game.
I do. I have a game tonight. I wanted to circle back on Smokey Robinson's Gasms album because I feel like it just didn't get enough attention for some reason.
Yeah, it can't get enough attention.
I don't think so. But today is also David Gilmour's birthday from Pink Floyd. So I thought it'd be fun to do are these Pink Floyd lyrics or are these Smokey Robinson's lyrics from his new album, Gasms, by one of his songs off of that album?
Okay. Now, I'll be honest. I wouldn't call myself a Pink Floyd fan, but I have lived a rock and roll life. So I know the Wall. I know the Dark Side of the Moon. I know a little bit of the greatest hits. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
But I almost said the wrong. But Gasms, I haven't listened to thoroughly, so it will be a test of just going off the vibe of I know the lyrics to the song Gasm, so I think I know what state of mind Smokey was in when he was writing, and I like to think that maybe I could tell Pink Floyd lyrics. Okay, let's try it.
Yes, I think I know you got this. Hold on, let me grab my pen. Hold on now.
Okay. So
Okay.
once again, the game is who wrote the lyrics, Pink Floyd or Smokey Robinson from the album Gasms?
That's right. You ready for number one?
I'm ready.
Okay. When I want to go someplace cool that's really warm, where extraordinary loving is the norm, where we create our own quiet storm, there's thunder and lightning when we get unwound.
That sounds like Smokey talking.
That is Smokey talking.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I thought.
I listened to not all of the songs that I put on here from Smokey, but I have to say the music is not bad. The music is pretty good, and his voice sounds pretty good. So I got to give him some. I'm not hating, okay?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll double down on that. We're not hating on Smokey Robinson. He's literally like very old. Was he like 84 or something? He's like he's insanely older than we thought. And the fact that he looks as good and sounds as good and is still putting out albums. I mean, we're not making fun of him.
Right.
But the album is called Gasms.
Yes. You can, if you want to go listen to it, it's on Spotify, and it's definitely I mean, he says it's not, but it's like a Barry White album. But the music is good.
Yeah, it is. It is surprisingly easy to listen to. That song anyway. All right, what's the next one?
Okay. If we don't have each other, we're like two pieces of a puzzle. We fit together perfectly. We come to a meeting. Yeah, the perfect junction.
I don't know that to be a Pink Floyd song. And I'm going to say that's Smokey too.
That is Smokey too.
Yes! Thank you.
I have to go back to the first song and say the title of that song was called Roll Around.
Roll Around.
So, roll around. Yeah.
Which Smokey would say, there's nothing sexual about rolling around. You're the ones making it dirty.
Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm just talking about rolling around with an adult female.
Oh my God.
Smokey.
Okay. Number 3. You got this one.
Yes.
You dreamed of a big star. He played a mean guitar. He always ate in the steak bar.
Sounds like Pink Floyd. It's got to be.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, good. Tell me the lyric again and I'll sing it like David Gilmour. I don't know the song, but tell me the lyric again.
You dreamed of a big star. He played a mean guitar. He always ate in the steak bar.
He dreamed of a big car, drove in a steak car, never...
What was the lyric again? Tell me again.
That was close enough. Where did it go? Hold on now. You dreamed of a big star. He played a mean guitar. He always ate in the steak bar.
He dreamed of a big car, ate in a steak car, never heard a more cigar. Something like that. I don't know.
That's pretty spot on.
Thank you.
That was from Welcome to the Machine.
Welcome to the machine. Love it.
All right, number 4. You ready for this one?
Yeah, baby.
Here I go again, dreaming while awake. My mind is racing like the wind. I can't put on the brake.
That's Smokey. He's got the sexual drive of a young 20-year-old.
I know what's going on, Smokey, man.
That guy.
Oh, God.
So it's not, again, going back to when he kind of put out that gaslighting video where he said we were the ones being dirty. It seems to be every line of every song is an innuendo or an insinuation.
Yeah, and the song name of this is I Keep Calling You.
Oh, Smokey.
I know.
Play it cool. You gotta play it cool, buddy.
It's gonna chill out a little bit.
All right, hit me with another one.
Okay. Crazy. Toys in the attic, I'm crazy. Truly gone fishing. They must have taken my marbles away.
That's Pink Floyd.
That is Pink Floyd.
Crazy. Crazy.
I haven't seen that movie since high school.
Yeah,
Have
that's.
you watched it in a while?
No, that's the movie that you would watch in high school, and then you grow up. They're good. Pink Floyd's they're good, but that's I mean, I don't know. Everybody has different opinions, and I do think that more than actually what's good and what's not, it's what you're exposed to and what you digest at what time in your life.
Totally.
Because if you listen to Pink Floyd and the Beatles when you were in 6th grade, then it sounds like 6th grade music. You know what I'm saying? So
Totally.
I think, and especially when there's not, I mean, there's a big Pink Floyd catalog, but I'm not trying to shame them. They're a good band.
I get it. I totally get it. I pick up what you're putting down on Pink Floyd. I too feel the same.
Is there one more question? I think I'm 100%, aren't I?
You are 100%. I have a couple more questions, but I can do one more if you want.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Give me one more. Give me 2 more.
2 more? Okay. When I look at you, it makes me feel better than good.
Gasms.
And when I see it, that's right. I had to put it in here.
Jeez Louise. This guy's got a one-track mind. Smokey's got a one-track mind.
I know. That could be a song right there.
Yeah.
Little rockabilly song.
Little Smokey got a one-track mind. Oh, little Smokey got a... Yeah. All right. Hit me with the last one. This will be good.
All right. Everybody else is just green. Have you seen the chart? It's a hell of a start. It could be made into a monster if we all pulled together as a team.
It can be made into a monster if we all pull together like a team.
That would be the Pink Floyds. Thank you.
Yay! You killed it. You didn't even get one wrong at all. Double standing ovation.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what they do for the monarchy or something. The double standing O. I love that guy, that Pink Floyd.
I know. They have some good ones, for sure. They do.
They do. How about this show tonight, huh? It's going pretty good with Uncle Jeff and Wendy and you. This is a good lineup.
It's so fun. I know. I love this. Thank you for having me on and hanging out.
Thank you. And I will tell everyone, like I always do, to make sure you follow our friend Little Erin right here. Little Erin, the quiz mistress of the show, at Little Erin's World. Give her a follow everywhere you can follow people.
Thank you so much, Clownvis.
Thank you, buddy. All right, I'm going to let you go, Little Erin, but everybody say goodbye to our good friend, Little Erin. Bye-bye, buddy.
Bye. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Yes!
Boy, I had fun on TikTok the other night. Monday night, went absolutely crazy on TikTok. Crazy! I'm talking crazy. Hey, do you have something that you want to promote? Maybe a podcast, maybe a small business. Does your uncle have a Subway franchise that's going down the tubes and it needs a little boost? Well, have I got some news for you? You can be an official sponsor on Clownvis to the rescue. That's right. Let me, Clownvis, be the plug, the voice piece for your event, your art page, your Instagram, or whatever you want, and we'll make it an official part of the show. I promise to make it fun. If you go to clownvistotherescue.com, look in the merchandise section, you'll find 3 different tiers of sponsor packages. Now, you can choose to go all in and have Clownvis give you the bump that you need, being the sponsor for the entire show. We'll get your logo on the screen. I'll shout. If you go there, you'll see everything that happens when you sponsor the show. Or you can just dip your toe in, be a tier 1 sponsor, get yourself plugged, help us out, help yourself out. And look, you don't have to be Coca-Cola. You don't have to be Radio Shack. We welcome all levels of sponsors. We're happy to promote anything that we truly believe in on this show. And for all the details, just go to the merchandise section of clownvistotherescue.com. If you have any questions about it, direct your questions at clownvistotherescue@gmail.com. Remember, we're in this together. Let's make magic happen. I like that. I like that. I do. Da-da-da. Let me talk to Siver real quick before we wrap it up, all right? You guys got a minute? Let me talk to Siver, and then we're going to do some shout-outs. Steveman 5000, if you could buckle in and buckle up and buckle out, we'll give you a holler. And one more time, we will be doing shout-outs in just a little bit. And one more guest, Steveman 5000. Hey, bud.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
There he is. Congratulations on jumping right in like that.
Yeah, buddy. How you guys doing tonight? I've just been hanging out and watching Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I knew you'd be a Freddy fan, too.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. It's also a great one.
So who, if you had to pick between Freddy or Jason, who do you pick?
Oh, I'm a Jason guy all day. I mean, I love Freddy's quips, but I mean, if you're going for just kills and whatnot, you got to go Jason.
Really? I would argue.
Yeah.
I would argue that. Not to the death or anything, but I would say that there's more.
I mean, you may have more fun watching a Freddy movie, but I'm just saying for the horror aspect of it, I was always more of a Jason guy.
Yeah. What we should do is just set aside a good 18 or maybe 30 plus hours, watch all the Jasons and then all the Freddys, and then see which one we had more fun doing.
I think you might have more fun with Freddy, but I mean, it just depends on what you're going for. If you're going for laughs, Freddy's got the one-liners, but Jason's got some really silly scenarios that are funny for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, yeah. And there's, it could also be movie by movie or sequel by sequel, because I mean, sometimes I think Jason Takes Manhattan would blow Freddy 8 out of the water, but it's hard to tell, on a whole, which one would be better.
I'm trying to remember what Freddy was. If that was a New Nightmare, no.
I think it had to be in that era.
No, 7 was a New Nightmare, and then 8 would have been
Freddy's Dead or something, or just
no, that would have been 6. So 8 would have been Freddy versus Jason, I guess, technically.
Oh,
unless I'm just way wrong and I seem like an idiot right now.
Yeah, we need Wendy to tell it. Wendy could set us straight on all this, which is what we'll do for Wendy's sake. Is let's Siver, you can back me up here. Let's try to get this in order. Let's try to get what Freddy movies are what. Maybe we can get them on a whiteboard or something, and
yes,
and then move them around, figure out what is what. Because I don't think we need to be on here talking about something that we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Any other normal time I would, but just being put on the spot like this, I guess it's been a little bit too long since I really thought about the movies and their order.
It doesn't mean you're
so into them.
It doesn't mean you're not a fan. I'm the same way, you know. Like I'm the same way. I know that I like Freddy. I know that I like Jason, but I haven't seen them all. I saw well, we don't got to talk about all different horror guys, but how are you, buddy? You doing good?
Oh yeah, man. Just as good as ever, I suppose.
Oh, and you're wearing
You're
wearing an It hat.
Yeah, man. And got a little Burt Brumson here on
look at
the shirt.
Look at that.
Throwing it all around.
Stand up so people can see that. That is OG kind of Uncle Jeff, Sean Barrett, Burt Brumson shirt. Very cool. If Jeff is still watching, I'm sure he'll be happy to see you rocking that.
Yeah, I love this one. It's a great shirt. Let's show it off again.
Yeah.
Look how fantastic that is. I've been wearing it to work, and I didn't realize he's flipping the finger over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that cracked me up pretty good. Nobody's yet, but
we need some more.
From work's watching this.
Sean, if you're still watching, I think the world needs a little more Burt Brumson videos.
I agree 100%. I've shared them with friends, and they said that it's a work of art.
Yeah, and I mean everything he does, everything Sean does is so
wonderful stuff. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. All right, so we have Wendy's recommendations of It and Freddy. I'm saying Freddy 4. That's scary, and I don't know for sure that I'll watch all of It because from what I remember, it's a long one, and I remember I don't like the ending so much when there's a big spider. But
yeah.
But I will rewatch it all. I'll rewatch all that, and I'll watch Freddy 4. But if you could throw one more movie in the mix to give us 3 movies to devour and then dissect.
We're going horror?
Doesn't have to be, but it might as well be. Yeah, let's say yes. Another horror movie.
All right. I can't say Ernest Scared Stupid. So how about we take a little Hellraiser here?
Oh,
over
yeah,
my shoulder.
Yeah. Are you thinking of the first one, or they do get kind of cooler as they go?
They get pretty weird. So let's go with a weird one. How about Hellraiser 3?
Nice.
That's when the Cenobites come to Earth.
Yeah.
They got one with CDs in his head.
Yeah, all the different
Lots
ones,
of weirdness. Really over the top. Not too scary. Pretty goofy.
No, that's good. I did probably within the last 10 years, I sat down and I did watch all the Hellraisers when I was sick one time. That's a fun watch.
Oh, yeah, man. Especially the first 4. Lots of really good lore there. That was one of my favorite series.
Yeah, and the style and it's almost like a calming horror movie. It's kind of it's got a calming vibe to it. Nice.
Yeah, it really draws you in with the creepiness.
Yeah.
And I met Doug Bradley one time at a convention. Fantastic fella. Plays Pinhead.
Yeah,
Couldn't be nicer. Could not be nicer.
Oh, that's good to know.
Lauren
Edwards, sorry to interrupt. Lauren Edwards in the chat says Texas Chainsaw Massacre Supremacy.
Oh,
she says that's
Yeah, how weird do we want to go with that one though? Do we want to stick with part 1?
Part 2 is when it gets even better, and part 3 is even better. I mean,
yeah. It just gets so bat crap crazy.
Yeah, with the homie Bill Moseley in there. Once you get to the
the reboot on Netflix kind of didn't really land for me, but it had some good stuff going for it.
Which one was that? You say they cut out it for a second.
They made a reboot, kind of like a direct sequel straight to Netflix
of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Leatherface just ran off and went to some abandoned town in Texas, and these people were coming in to gentrify the neighborhood and to remake it and bring it up, but Leatherface lived in one of these abandoned buildings, and he didn't like it.
It was set in modern times, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's setting right now.
That missed my radar somehow.
There's a really neat scene on a bus, but other than that, it's not too great.
Oh, well, I'll give it a watch for the bus scene. I like a good bus scene. I like that movie Speed with Keanu Reeves. Siver, we can't just talk about movies all night, all right? I got to move the show along.
All right, buddy.
But let me just read these super chats real quick while you're on with me, because there is Nico says, big fan, come back to Dubuque. You want to go to Dubuque with me sometime, Siver? I had a good time in Dubuque, Iowa.
I'd love to check it out.
So we'll be there. I'll try to bring Siver with me, Nico. Thank you very much. And let's do a check on Beatloaf too. If Beatloaf is in the chats, let us know, because she always kind of cries wolf that she can't hang around or she can't leave, and she's always the last one to leave. So
I saw her kicking around for a while in there when I was in the chat before I came on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Siver, man, thank you so much for joining us, and you're always welcome. Always, please jump right on that Zoom, and I'll pick up on you if I can. All right, buddy?
All right, buddy. Always a pleasure to be here. Everybody have a great night.
Adios, amigo.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, baby. We have successfully navigated through a wonderful show of wonderful guests. I want to thank everybody else in the Zoom cams. There is a couple other guests, but I'm not picking up on anybody else tonight. But please do call again in the future. I'll pick up on you next time if I can. Now, I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell at you. But let me do this. Where is it? Ding dong, ding dong, ding do. Ladies and gentlemen of this fine community we have together, I want to give a big thank you right now to tonight's shout-out sponsors. A big thank you to the homie Eric Wanzel. Eric Wanzel, a name that I have not said in years, but a name that I'm happy to say. Eric Wanzel is the sponsor of the shout-outs tonight. Eric, thank you so much, brother. It's good to see your name, good to say your name, and I appreciate you for being a fan and still sticking around after all these millions of years. Well, I shouldn't say millions. I shouldn't exaggerate, but hundreds. Thank you, Eric. Also, a big, proud sponsor of tonight's shout-out segment is my homies in the James Dean Gallery. Listen up. The James Dean Gallery celebrate the legacy of James Dean, where it all began in Fairmont, Indiana, the birthplace of cool. If you're driving down I-69 in Indiana, make sure you stop at that Fairmont exit. Give a visit to the James Dean Gallery. Also, you can check them out online at jamesdeangallery.com and follow them on Facebook, James Dean Gallery. You'll be glad you did. Now, let's do some shout-outs. First of all, we got the super shout-outs. These are the big ones. These are the bongo, cajone, donkaroos. The super shout-outs. First super shout-out goes out from Bridget, the mighty, mighty Bridget, sending a shout-out to the Goldenrods. Listen up, St. Louis. Tomorrow night, that's Thursday, March 7th, the Goldenrods have their album release show at the Focal Point. That's right, St. Louis, the Focal Point. It's been there for years. Now you can see your favorite band, the Goldenrods, releasing their brand new album, Cry Time. Look, you can believe me. You've seen the Goldenrods on this show. You've heard their music. You've seen me perform with them. They're a fantastic group. They have a new album out. We will surely get them on this show to promote that album. So thank you, Bridget. Everybody find out more at Goldenrods. I'm sorry, thegoldenrods.com. Thegoldenrods.com. If you just go to goldenrods.com, you get just like cheap shower curtains, like from Temu. It's a Temu for shower curtains. But the Goldenrods is our friends. And a super chat from the big man himself, Ken Troubadour. Treadway. Ken Treadway. Ken Treadway says, Dearest Clownvis, after this last week's unpleasantness, I felt that I should write you to tell you that I forgive you. Look, Ken, just right there. The first line. After last week's unpleasantness, I felt that I should write and tell you that I forgive you. You think for 1 second? Come here. You think for 1 second I know what the hell you're talking about? You think I know what we were talking about last week? I don't. See what else this says here. Despite being your best friend, an excellent show producer, and wondrous purveyor of the finest plastic frogs that money can buy, by the way, we're running out, Ken, you still hung up on me last week without even letting me ask a question. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I didn't hang up on you. You were just blabbering. That was hurtful, and it broke my heart. It broke my little heart. I'm going to blame that cheap-ass wine and Squee for that unfortunate situation. I'm looking forward to receiving my pink Crocs with signature, love notes, doodles, and certificates of authenticity. Love, Ken. P.S. Every GD word. Let me just do something real quick. These super chat, the super shout-outs are allowed 100 characters. 100 words, not characters, 100 words. Yeah, characters. I am going to copy this. I just got to make sure that Ken did not go over there, because if so, that's not good. Let's go to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, how many words is this? And then I'm going to parentheses, and then I'm going to paste that exact shout out. I am going to leave the emojis in because they're there. And I'm not going to... Look, I'm not going to be petty and sit there and count 100 words. But you bet your ass I'll use artificial intelligence to count those words. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Do I got to zoom in on that? Can you see that, Kenneth? Can you see that, Kenneth? That says 101. You thought you could fool me? You son of a... Now, I will publicly take back everything I said. Just pretend you didn't hear me say anything at all. We'll just give you one of these. That'll wipe your memory. And we'll just take that back, and I will be keeping Ken's $10 for that super chat. Super shout out. Shame on you, Ken. Shame on you. But we got some other shout outs. Thank you very much from Little Aaron. Our good friend Little Aaron wants to say thank you for another night of rescuing us, Clownvis. You are the shelter from the storm in this hurricane of a world. Thank you. Well, that's a nice thing to say. So is that also a Pink Floyd lyric? You're a shelter in the storm and the hurricane of the world. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Little Aaron. One more shout out from our friend James Ralph out in California. James says to everyone's favorite little salt shaker, Little Aaron. That's you, Little Aaron. It's never too salty to be a Little Aaron. I don't know if I read that right. Our little salt shaker that's never too salty, Little Aaron. Little Aaron, we all love you and we support you, especially during trying times. And remember, when this life gives you lemons, pee on them. They are yellow, and no one will know the difference anyway. Love, James Ralph. Well, sorry about that. Every once in a while, I punch my desk and then it shorts out my microphone. Because that's the kind of operation we run around here. A run around lifestyle. A big thank you to everyone that made this show possible tonight. Another thank you to our sponsors, Eric Wanzel and the James Dean Gallery. And a big thank you to our guests that we had on tonight. And hey, before I make this disappear, shout-outs now available exclusively at clownvistotherescue.com. So if you want to make a shout-out on the next live show, go to clownvistotherescue.com, find that shout-out link in the merchandise section, and make all your shout-out dreams come true. We do appreciate it. And hey, do think about being a show sponsor. Special occasion, maybe it's somebody's birthday. Like I said, I'm not trying to loop in Monsanto. I'm not trying to lock myself in. I'm not trying to lock myself in with the Bayer Corporation. But we do have space on the show to amplify something fun. So if you're proud of your artwork, like I said earlier, if you have a page you want to share, if you have a podcast you want to get out there, don't be afraid to be a sponsor. And all that information is also at clownvistotherescue.com, as well as the other notes I have here. Of course, banana beans in stock now. Clownvis cotton candy body spray in stock now. Clownvis skateboard decks on sale. Get it as cheap as $65 right now. Get out there, have some fun in the sun on a skateboard with my face on it, because that's the way God intended it. I think. We're going to have some fun next week, too, so make sure to put it in cozy. Put it in your calendars. Put it in Google Calendars. Make an alert. Oh, what a joy it's been. Thank you very much, everybody in the chats. I appreciate you. I want to say Beatloaf did make it to the very end, so thank you. Thank you, Beatloaf. We appreciate you. Let me see if I have a magic trick. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Is that pretty cool? I'm cleaning out my ears. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you very much. Yes, I do magic too. I do magic for you. Oh, Squee's back. Squeeb, did you want to say a couple words? Sorry, guys, Squeeb's back. I'll run the credits and maybe we'll talk to Squeeb. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. I'm so glad everybody made it out tonight once again. Thank you to our guest, Little Aaron, Big Uncle Juff, normal size Wendy, and slightly above average size Siver. We don't have to We don't have to tell people. We don't have to organize people by size. That's because little Aaron's little Aaron. So then I want to call someone else their size, but nobody, Juff doesn't call himself Big Juff. It's just Uncle Juff. So big thank you to little Aaron. Little thank you to big thank you to, so big thank you to little Aaron. And also a big thank you to little Juff. Not little Juff. A big thank you to Juff. A big thank you to little Aaron. A little thank you to Juff. A big thank you to little Aaron. And a big thank you to, I'm going to just say normal size Juff, but I don't need to say that, so I'm going to try again. A big thank you to little Aaron. A big thank you to Juff. A big thank you to Wendy. A big thank you to Siver. And a big thank you to our sponsors and our friends that were in the super chats here and all the friends that participate in the magic that happens in this chat. I love watching you guys. It's so fun. So thank you. Watch these credits, and then maybe we'll have a shadow show with Squee.
Hey, sorry guys. I just wanted to say good night. Honestly, Clownvis already left. But thank you. The show's over. So, I went to Applebee's tonight. That was cool. I went to Applebee's and I had, the platter. I had the Applebee's platter. The platter, or the sampler. I think it's called a sampler. But it's where you get all the, you get like one thing, a couple chicken wings. You get a couple potato skins. You get a couple shrimp. And that way you don't have to decide. But I just want to give a big thank you and a big shout out to my personal sponsor tonight, which was Applebee's. I love, here, let me try to. Hey, this is Squeeb, and have I got news for you. Do you like apples? Do you like bees? Then you're gonna love Applebee's. Alright, I'm gonna go eat my leftovers. Bye!
Middle.